With the big NGO crackdown, a special series by Times Now that tracks down all the suspect NGOs listed by the Ministry of Home Affairs. Let's go across first to Prema Sridevi, who's been on top of the story. Prema, can you, for the benefit of viewers just tuning in, can you just recount what has been the build-up to this story that Times Now has been tracking very closely?
Well, Anand, the fact is that we have an exclusive copy of this list. This is a list that has been compiled by the Ministry of Home Affairs with support from various investigative agencies. And this list talks about 103 NGOs, 103 suspect NGOs against whom there is an adverse notice. In fact, a lot of NGOs are involved in many offences. Some of the NGOs, the list says that some NGOs have links with extremist organizations. Some NGOs have links with terror organizations, terror groups like the LET, like the Indian Mujahideen, like the Hizbul Mujahideen. Some other NGOs have been supporting the Maoist cause, and some other NGOs are violating the FCRA rules and have been getting money from foreign countries illegally, and they are involved in massive conversions. So this is the background to the story, and the fact being that right now both the MHA and the MEA, both the ministries are actively involved and they are scrutinizing the day-to-day activities of these NGOs.
Well, Prema, we tracked down about 10 suspect NGOs. One of them was in Delhi itself, and you visited that place. So let's just see what happened there through the day.
In this list accessed by Times Now, at number 46 is South Asian Human Rights Documentation Center, the first NGO in Delhi, which Times Now decided to track down.
As our reporter began tracking this NGO, we were in for a shock. Under the scanner for dubious financial transactions, this NGO does not even have an office at the mentioned address in the list.
Then we decided to track down an NGO, which is number 49 on the list. It's alleged that this NGO has links with Naxals.
NGO Sans Frontiers is suspected to be funded by foreign nationals and is under scanner for providing medical treatment outside government-sponsored camps in the Naxal-affected regions.
It should be very clear to everybody, and I can tell everybody, that Doctors Without Borders, MSF, is an organization that is not linked, not affiliated with any political nor religious organization or institution. We're completely independent, neutral and impartial, and that is the basis of our work.
NGOs that have attracted attention from the government over their affairs.
Well, Prema, we saw what happened in Delhi, but we've also tracked in other cities. What has been the general response? Some of them have been forthcoming and said that we are ready for investigation, but some weren't even present in the addresses listed, isn't it?
Well, exactly, Anand. In fact, when I went to Safdarjung Enclave Extension, that's where we have this NGO called South Asian Human Rights Documentation Center. If I may read out from this list, it says, this is 46 on the list, and it says, South Asia Human Rights Documentation Center is not registered under FCRI and is receiving consultancy fees from foreign NGOs. That means this NGO is not even registered under FCRI, but has been getting funds illegally from foreign NGOs. And when we went to Safdarjung Enclave Extension, this is even mentioned on their website, but we were shocked to find that this NGO doesn't even exist there. And we also went to Medicine Sans Frontiers, another NGO based out of Delhi, and we just heard the director of that NGO speak, that's Mr. Tim, and he has been telling us that they of course they have access to Naxal infested areas, but he's telling us that that's part of their job. But in fact, if you read this particular document, that intelligence agency's document, it clearly says that this particular NGO, Medicine Sans Frontiers, have been going to Naxal infested areas. They have been using Thuraya satellite phones, which is completely banned in India. So they are using these satellite phones illegally, and that they have been providing medical aid to Naxals and Maoists. So very serious offences, Anand. Lots of NGOs, it's not one or two, it's 103 of them, and we believe from investigating agencies that there are more to come.